The next question, asked by Altaf Siddiqui from Mumbai. Is general insurance or life insurance halal? A similar question is asked by Umar Mukhtar from Kashmir. Can one insure one's house and shop? As you might be knowing that in Kashmir, there are regular encounters in which houses and shops are blown up. The question poses that is general insurance or life insurance permitted? Can the Muslims in Kashmir insure their house because it's blown up, etc.? Insurance per se is not haram. But because of the things associated with insurance, most of the time it's haram. The conventional insurance that we have, or the commercial insurance, the reason it's haram is because it has three criteria which are haram. Number one, the reason of ambiguity. Number two, it has an element of gambling. And number three is riba. In a conventional insurance, what happens? It may be a car insurance, it may be health insurance, it may be a car insurance, you may buy insurance of the car, and the full year nothing happens. So the owner of the company of the insurance gets the profit and you don't get, it's ambiguity. Or if an accident takes place, the company pays for the repair of the damage, it may be excessive. So you benefit and the company goes in loss, there's ambiguity. There's an element of gambling also. For example, take a life insurance, nothing happens to you. Or health insurance, you take out a health insurance and nothing happens to you for the full year and yet you're paying. So scholars have clubbed these two categories together, ambiguity and gambling. This is one of the major reasons that insurance is haram. And the other reason is, the second or the third reason is that most of these conventional insurance companies, they keep the money in banks or they invest in money instruments which involves interest or riba. So based on these criteria, the conventional insurance is haram. But there is something like an Islamic insurance known as takaful. So if you take takaful, which is Islamic insurance, it is not a commercial insurance, it is more of a corporate insurance. In a conventional insurance or a commercial insurance, the owner of the company gets major of the profit. In a corporate insurance, the people, all of them are shareholders. So takaful reduces the ambiguity, reduces the element of gambling, or removes it completely. These people who are involved in takaful, they all are shareholders. And they give as though they're giving donation. And they give donation and whoever requires it gets the benefit. Based on the hadith that once during wartime when there was scarcity of food, so the Sahabas collect the food from all the people and they distribute it equally. That means all of them give the food and then they collect what it is and they distribute equally. So this is permitted. So in takaful what happens? All of the members are shareholders. So just in case if no accident takes place, no one is sick, what happens? That money goes back to the shareholder. In the conventional insurance, if no one gets sick, who benefit? The owner. The commercial insurance, the one who owns the insurance benefits. Here, it goes back to the shareholder. So the element of ambiguity is reduced, the element of gambling is reduced, and it is more of helping each other based on the verse of the Quran of Surah Maida, chapter number 5, verse number 2, that help one another in bir and taqwa, in righteousness, in piety, and in virtue. So based on this verse of the Quran, the takaful is formed. They see to it that the Islamic Sharia is followed and all the haram is not there. And if the takaful invests, they see to it that they don't invest in a riba-based investment. They invest in a Sharia-compliant investment. So the money that comes, they put on a Sharia-compliant, which is based on the principles of the Sharia. It does not involve riba. It does not involve interest. So if you take an insurance that is takaful insurance, based on the Islamic principles, it's permitted, but the normal conventional insurance or the commercial insurance, it is haram, it is prohibited, you should not involve, whether it's in Kashmir, whether any part of the world, whether a bomb is going to break your house or not, it is not allowed, you should not do it, unless someone is forcing you. Like in some countries, taking out insurance of the car is compulsory, like in India, and there's no takaful. So what do? You take out a third party insurance, the minimum requirement is a third party, not a comprehensive insurance. So if there's no takaful in countries like India, you can take out a third party insurance, but don't take out a full comprehensive insurance. Full comprehensive insurance will have the element of ambiguity, will have the element of gambling, will have the element of riba. In a third party insurance, you don't benefit at all. If a third party sues you, then the company will pay on your behalf. So you're not benefiting. It's a small amount. So if someone is forcing you to take out an insurance, the company says health insurance, and you have no say of it, then even if it's a conventional insurance, somebody is forcing you, in that case it's permitted, but you voluntarily doing it, if someone is not forcing you, it is haram. However, if someone is forcing you and if takaful is there, take takaful. If it's not there, the last resort, you can take the conventional insurance, but take the lowest category. Voluntary, if you are living in a Muslim country or a country which has the takaful and you want to take, that's permitted, but taking voluntary, intentionally, a conventional insurance, it is haram, but takaful based on the Islamic Sharia is permitted.